Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. If you're not new, welcome back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Today I'm just gonna be giving y'all some advice. If y'all don't know, I am currently entering my senior year at PV. So yes, I was a nursing major, but I switched to social work. So I feel like, being in two different departments, and then also I did transfer from a PWI, so I feel like I definitely have some insights into like advice. So I just wanted to go ahead and share some advice with y'all. Number one, I have read the syllabus, y'all. Y'all don't know how important it is to read the syllabus. Some professors won't even like let y'all know when something is due. They won't let y'all know because at this point, like, you're grown, you're in college, you can like look at the stuff yourself and figure it out. So when I say look at the syllabus, because you don't want to be that one student who comes to class and the teacher's like, oh, it's a test, and you're like, what? I didn't even know. I didn't prepare or nothing. And it's like, it's on the syllabus. You didn't look at the syllabus. So just save yourself some heartache, some trouble, whatever. Just go look at the syllabus. Say like number two is like get to know your professors, since we're on the professor's topic anyway. Go to office hours if you need help so they can put a face to a name. Participate when you're in class, raise your hand or whatever, like participate in things of that nature. Most of the time at the end of the semester, if you're ever needing like a little bump in your grade and you ask your teacher, is there anything I can do like to get my grade up, any extra credit work, and they remember you have been trying all semester and working hard and participating in class and going to their office hours, they will usually, like, not gonna say usually, but they will sometimes like bump you up. They'll give you like an extra point or extra 2 points, and that can really be the difference between an 89 and a 90, a 79 and an 80. Like, that's a whole like letter grade difference. So definitely like get to know your professors. Okay y'all, number three, and I cannot stress this enough, be yourself. I'm gonna say it again, just be yourself. You don't have to follow the crowd, or it's not a popularity contest. Like, you're just be yourself, and the right people will flock to you naturally when you're yourself, versus you trying to be someone that you wish you was and you're attracting the wrong people, and y'all realize you really don't have anything in common. You really don't like this person's personality to their core, or it's whatever the case. Just be yourself, and you'll find your people. Also, I would say for number four, get out your room. Don't just stay in your room all day. College is definitely what you make it. So if you're just in your room all sad and stuff, then you're not really gonna have a fun college experience. And that doesn't matter, like, if you're at a PWI or HBCU, go out, meet people, make new friends, adventure out, like, just try things. You're trying stuff, you're in college, so just try stuff. I would say don't just stay in your room 24/7. For school, there's plenty of events, there's plenty of organizations. You just have to go out and just strike up a conversation. Like, you could talk about anything. You could compliment somebody, and then, or like realize that y'all have something in common or something, or y'all taking the same classes. Y'all can strike up a conversations about anything. But the most important thing is just to go out, talk to people, have fun, go to events and things of that nature. And if you go to PV, that's where I go, you can find all like the events and stuff on PV Link. So that's like the name is PV Link. It's like a list of organizations, what they stand for, their members, like any events that specific organizations might be holding. So there really is no excuse to be like all sheltered up in your room. Definitely just go out, have fun, and try new things. Okay, I'm not sure what number I'm on. I think I'm on like number 6. But take your time and find your study style. I can't stress this enough either, because like everything I feel like I'm telling y'all is important, but definitely find your study style, because you don't want to be like studying and it's not really like seeping into your brain, it's not really like you're not retaining the information, it's just going out the window, it's most likely because like either you're not understanding the concept or you're studying the stuff the wrong way. So find out what type of studying works best for you. When I was a nursing major, I worked best by like drawing diagrams to help me retain the information. So after the lectures, the lab, all that stuff, I would go home, get my iPad out, like start drawing diagrams and remembering exactly like what, like for example like the blood flow, the arteries, just start drawing things. Or I would draw along with a video. So a video would be playing on the TV and I would be drawing along as they're explaining it. So definitely just figure out your learning style, because when I had switched my major to social work, my learning style, it didn't necessarily change, but it's not like I can apply the same concept of drawing things. I can't really apply that to social work because I'm not really drawing things. Do not buy the textbooks. Don't buy them. Don't buy the textbooks. You could always, I know the syllabus says you need to buy it or whatever, but baby, don't buy them textbooks. Some textbooks is running you about $300, maybe $400, depending on I guess the book or whatever, if not even more than that. Don't buy them textbooks. Yes, the syllabus does say that you need the textbook to pass the class, but I'm not gonna lie, 9 times out of 10 the homework will have the textbook on there, if that makes sense. Or you can either find a version online. So the homework, for example, like if you're in math and you get like alkex or whatever, how you pronounce the name, or whatever type of math thing your teacher requires you to get, and you have to pay for that, by the way. So yes, you're paying for tuition and then you're also paying to access your homework. Ridiculous, right? Like I said, the homework will most likely include the textbook if it's like math or something like that. Usually those courses do, or if it's like a science course, those do. So you just buy whatever thing your teacher has for the homework basically, and then the textbook will be there as well, so you can access the textbook online. In the off chance that it's not like that, and you don't have like homework for real, you just need the textbook, you can either look up the PDF version online, which is free, or at least at my school, I'm not sure how this is at other schools, at PV, if you go to the library circulation desk and you request the textbook, they can find the textbook from another school and then have that school send it to PV. They could check it out to you and then you would just return it basically. Whenever you're done with it at the end of the semester, whenever it's due. If it's due before the end of the semester and you need the book the whole semester, then honestly all you have to do is go back to the library and ask for an extension, and bring the book with you, and then yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna touch a little bit on parties, because no matter if you go to PWI, HBCU, no matter which classification you are, you know, you're going to go to parties, whatever. So I'm gonna just touch base on that, and I definitely say be careful. Be careful when you go to these parties, because most of the time at these parties, people who aren't even students go to these parties. Well, especially if you go to PV, you know, a lot of things be happening at these parties. Just please be careful, be aware of your surroundings, make sure you know exactly who you're with at all times. You know, if you have to share locations, if you have to like make a group chat on the phone and have everyone's numbers, no reason why you should be leaving with people you didn't arrive with. And that's just a rule. I'm gonna tell you, that's just a rule, and it's to keep everybody safe. So if your friend's like, oh, I'm to go home with him, nope, you can come home with us, and then if they want to, you know, whatever, drop by, like, no, it doesn't matter, but y'all need to make sure everyone's sticking together and then staying with each other, because especially at PV, I can't stress this enough, a lot of people who don't even be in college be coming to these PV parties, and I'm not gonna say attacking women, but you know, it can happen to men as well. But definitely be on the safe side, especially around homecoming, spring fest. Like, they have their trailers on the grass and everything, and it be grown-ups like just be aware of your surroundings, be safe, make sure you come and go with who you arrived with, check in with each other throughout the night. But yeah, if you leave your drink unattended, just go get a new drink. Go get a new drink. Don't pick up your drink or pick up what you think is your drink. Just go get a new drink. And I'm not saying like as a underclassman you should be drinking and whatnot, but if you are going to drink, then know your limits. You shouldn't be blacked out on the floor of the party throwing up. Like, just know your limits. And then another thing about parties, you're already going to go to parties or whatever, so you might as well just go ahead and get that pre-sale. The pre-sale is going to be way cheaper than the prices at the door. And after a while, you kind of realize that most of the parties are the same. They either have like the same DJs or you be seeing the same people, unless it's like one of them big old parties or whatever. But for most of the parties, that usually is the case. You just don't walk on the grass. I'm gonna just leave this there. Don't walk on the grass. Do not walk on the grass. How you carry yourself is how you are perceived, if that makes sense. You know, don't be walking around 1 o'clock p.m. You got your bonnet on, you know, you and your jammies. I don't even know what else there is to say. You know, don't just how you present yourself is what people will take you for. And that goes in relationships, that goes in friendships. I would definitely say always have class, keep it classy, keep it cute. You know, and keep it pushing. Like, don't be wearing them booty shorts that's the booty and all the way up the booty or whatever the case is. You know, you basically just wearing a bra for a shirt and it's like all out on campus. So definitely don't do that, because this is the image that you're portraying to people, and this is what they're gonna take. Walk with your head held high. You know, walk, you know, have that air about you, and it will attract other people. Now, if you want to attract, then yeah, okay, you can do whatever you want to do. You know, you can just be walking around looking however, toe up from the flow up. You're gonna attract people who may be messing with other people, friendships who just want to maybe use you for what you got, because you got so, I don't even know. But the point is how you walk around and present yourself to the world is what they'll take you for. Also, you never know who you might meet. You might be walking around in a bra and some shorts that look like underwear. I don't even know. And man, maybe somebody famous might be on campus, and then you walking around looking like this. Is like, oh, well, I look like this, I don't even want to talk to this person. Or you could potentially meet some head of your major department or something, and it's like, oh, well, I look like this. Well, I'm not saying you got to be all like nunned up and like covered up from head to toe or whatever, but definitely have some class, because you could wear shorts and it not be trashy, for example. So I'm not saying like don't wear no shorts, always wear pants, always wear long sleeves. Like, no, you can show some skin. You know, it's hot. I don't even blame you, because it's hot. It is hot. But just don't make it, keep it elegant, keep it classy, keep it cute. That's all I gotta say. A lot of people will say, you need to bring your whole closet to school, blah 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 blah. All I'm gonna say is, at least at my HBCU, it's hot. It is so hot that you'll probably change 3 times, maybe 2 times in one day. You'll be walking to class or whatever your class is, and then next thing you know, you dripping sweat and you gotta do something later, so you have to take a shower, change your clothes again. It's okay to bring your clothes, but I'm gonna have to say definitely bring some business casual clothes. It could just be a nice shirt and some slacks or whatever. It ain't gotta be nothing fancy. Some flats. At least have, I want to say at least have 3 to 4 business casual outfits in your closet at all times, because you never know who you might meet. You might want to join an organization and they have a specific dress code, or you actually have to interview to get into a specific organization and you don't got no business casual clothes, and you're trying to run around last minute and find clothes. So like you could bring your clothes, your shoes, like it don't even really matter, because I brought majority of my stuff. I brought the stuff that I was gonna wear, not the stuff that I wasn't gonna wear, like a high school Leatherman jacket or something like that. But while you're bringing all your clothes, throw in a couple of business casual outfits, because you honestly never know. Yeah, you never know. So I would definitely bring in a business casual outfit. Save your refund. If PV gives you any money, or if your school gives you any money, save it, because you might not never know if they're gonna give you some more money, or it might come in handy later down the line. Don't go blow it at the club or the hookah lounge or wherever you be going. Like, actually save that money, because it could definitely come in handy a couple times. If your balance says negative something, then you're going to be getting a refund. So save that money. Please stay on top of your stuff. Stay on top of your assignments. Stay on top of your tuition payment deadlines. Stay on top of whatever you got to stay on top of to make sure that you're good. Because yeah, like your mom and dad could do it, but at this point, you know, you're growing up, you're an adult almost, basically, whatever you want to call it. It's your responsibility. So if you go ahead and learn how to stay on top of your stuff now, you won't struggle to stay on top of your stuff later. So just stay on top of your stuff. And this is like really for my campus, for real. PV is small, word gets around, people talk, and they talk to other people and other people and other people, and then now either everyone knows your business if you're just having it out there willy-nilly, or because maybe you did something and you became known for the wrong reasons. For example, at a PD party, you became from the wrong reasons. Now it's blocking your opportunities. It's blocking your opportunities to join this org. It's blocking your opportunities for this job or whatever. Don't come to PV looking for love. Just don't come to PV looking for love. It's 1 girl to 8 boys. So 9 times out of 10, if you're talking to somebody, somebody else might be talking to that same person. Don't come to PV looking for love. You know, if you happen to find it along the way of your college journey, then okay, that's cool. But like, don't come in here like all boy crazy and like, or all girl crazy and like, oh, I need this, I need this. Like, you need your education. That's what you're here for, and you're here to have a little fun, but don't let that overshadow the main reason why you're here, which is for your education. Be safe if you engage in certain activities. Always be safe. And if you need some safety and you don't have money or whatever, the health center does give some of them things away for free. Well, they do give them away for free, but if you need them, you know, just go to the health center. If you don't know where the health center is, it depends on which way you're coming from, but it's basically behind. It's like, for example, on the way to the mailroom. I know you're gonna know where the mailroom is eventually, because everybody be having packages. But if you pass up the MSC and go like towards the rec center, it's gonna be right next to the rec center. Right next to the rec center, and then a little bit in front. Or you can just search it up on your maps and put health center. But if you need to be safe, go to the health center. Do not speed, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The popo, they be hiding in the bushes. They be hiding in the bushes, I kid you not. The speed limit says 25, baby. You better be going 23, 20. You, like, just don't speed through PV, especially at the front of campus. I think the speed limit is like 25. And like around campus, they be there. Do not speed. They will pull you over so fast. Just get a parking pass. Purchase a parking pass. It's $50 per semester. I know it's expensive, but let me tell you this. If you get a ticket, the first ticket is $75, I think, and it goes up in price every time you get a ticket. So just pay for that parking pass, and you avoid getting that ticket, and keep getting tickets for parking, especially if you're bringing your car to campus. And don't think that you're gonna outsmart them by putting your previous ticket on the car and act like it's a new ticket. They'll give you another ticket and they might raise the rate. So don't think you'll outsmart them. Just purchase that parking pass. Like, I know it sucks, but purchase that parking pass. Everybody is not your friend. Unfortunately, I know it sucks. You want to be friends with a lot of people and just be like, oh yeah, my friend, whatever. You can't just call everybody your friend willy-nilly. Everybody's not your friend, and they don't have your best interest at heart. Make sure your friends do not have the secret animosity towards you and they're secretly jealous of you, because a lot of people will like be secretly jealous of you and just be your friend to figure out how you do things and like try to imitate you and like bring you down and things like that. Those people are not your friends. People who don't celebrate your victories, they're not your friends. People who are always, for example, like being negative when you have positivity, like positive news, they're always just bringing you negativity, all this other stuff. Those are not your friends. Hate to say that. And also that big friend group that you just made of like 30 people, y'all not gonna be friends until the end of time. I'm sorry, all 30 of y'all from that freshman friend group that y'all used to go to the MSC, y'all not gonna be friends to the end of time. As you get older, some of them friends might drop, and it's okay. But just know that big friend group is not going to stick with you to the end. Okay, so now I'm about to touch base on like the freshman housing, the UC, whatever the case is. I feel like I'm on number 16 now, so I'm gonna say 16. And if I'm not, then oh well. So number 16, I would just say respect your staff. Your UC staff, any staff really you should respect, but definitely respect your UC staff. Yes, the rules are stricter, but it's a reason why the rules are so strict. It's, you know, to help y'all. So when I say don't prop the door open late at night, it's literally for your safety. Don't prop the door open. Anyone can just walk in, and some people don't keep like the actual doors in the building locked. So like I said, it's for your safety. They're never trying to do anything to hurt you. Any rule that they have is to help you. So just respect your staff, listen to them. You know, when you see them, say hey a couple times, because when I was a freshman, my staff, I would go to them for advice and they would help me, and they're all upperclassmen, so they already been through it. They know how the things go. Don't think you're gonna trick them and sneak people in, because them cameras work. So like I was saying, I was a CA last year, so I already know how it goes, and this is going to help y'all so much. Don't sneak people in after visitation hours, because we know. And I think the penalty is a fine, and then if it's the second time, then you get evicted, and we'll slap it. They will slap that eviction notice on your door and email it to you. And it's probably going to go to your parents too, because they're the guarantors on your account. So baby, just don't sneak nobody in. It's not worth it. Don't sneak nobody in. You can always see them during the day. Just don't sneak nobody in. Definitely be aware of what is a part of your lease violation. For example, candles is a part of your lease, so it's a violation. You can't have an air fryer. Trying to think, you can have like a decent amount of stuff, but just make sure you're aware. And if you have any questions on what you can and can't have, just ask your staff. Like, they'll just tell you yes, no. Just ask them. I know for sure you can't have a mini fridge and a microwave, and I think your decorations can't be like hanging, because that's a fire hazard. But just ask your staff. You know, they'll help you. They'll let you know what's a fine, what's not a fine, what's okay, what's not okay. And like I said, just say hey to them every once in a while, because if you ever need help, then, you know, they'll have a face to a name, because you actually come around and you talk to them. Don't try to use them and get stuff and get information out of them or anything like that. But, you know, just talk to them. Get your money's worth. When I say if there's any events or anything like that that's free, go to them and get your money's worth. Get some free food, whatever the case is. Like, just get what you can get, because you're paying so much to attend there. So get what you can get or whatever. You know, don't be scared to go to the MSC and you have some Tupperware in your bag and you go get a plate, you load your Tupperware up. Don't be ashamed, because if it closes early and you get hungry, all the food places on campus, especially at PV, they close around the same time. So you could be hungry, especially if like late at night or whatever. So get your money's worth. Go to the MSC, stack up your Tupperware, put them in your bag, and still eat while you're there. Call it a day. like I said, get your money's worth for everything that you can, especially at PV. Don't be all cliquish. Don't just meet 2 people and stick to those 2 people like glue. Like, you can have other friends, you can meet new people. Be open. So yeah, definitely be open to meeting new people, because you never know who you might meet and who you might like, who you might end up not liking. Just be open. You know, it's college, you're learning. So if some friendships don't work out, some relationships don't work out, then it's really just a part of life, because you're still learning how, for example, you want your friends to treat you, how you want to treat them. Like, everything is a learning experience. Like, you're getting thrown into what's different than high school, because you're just coming from high school. If you're a freshman, you're fresh out of high school, and it's like a different ball game in college. Like, for example, 8 a.m. classes are not the same as 8 a.m. classes in high school. Having like 7 periods in high school is not the same as having, ain't no way you finna have 7 classes in one day, ain't no way. But it's just not the same. So like okay y'all, so that's gonna be the end of this video.